What up, guys? Mike Oregano here. Got Alex the Cat with me. I got a whole lot of random questions coming in throughout all the internet. Everybody's interested in the whole Mike Oregano business. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video answering all of your questions. Stay tuned.
Kitten Hero 86. How did you come up with the name Mike Oregano?
Well, everybody always asks me, Mike Oregano, oh, like Mike Weed. And I'm like, no. Although you would first look at me, you're like, it's gotta have something to do with marijuana because I just look like a pothead. I look like a pothead. Doesn't mean I am. But it actually doesn't really have much to do with marijuana. It could if you wanted to, because music and art is all open to interpretation. But when I was in high school, long time ago, I was in a band. The first band I was ever in was called Stolen Oregano. It was a crazy story. We came up with the name Stolen Oregano, and the band was kind of popular throughout my school, and everybody, because the band was called Stolen Oregano, and I was like the lead guitarist, lead singer, everybody was like, "Yo, Mike Oregano!" Everybody used to call me Mike Oregano. So I kind of owned the name throughout high school. I've used it and I've dabbled with it here and there, and it just kind of took on its own form. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna embrace it. Mike Oregano is kind of catchy, and I really believe in it. That's why I'm going by Mike Oregano, and that's how I came up with the name.
Drumming Pro, do you have an album coming out anytime soon with originals?
Album just dropped September 12th, Criminal EP, 5 super smash hit songs. Check it out. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Biznaz, Nazbiz, everything you can think of. It's all over. Check it out. You can't take a step without finding it.
Music is all. How do you take songs of different styles and make them your own?
I'm Mike Oregano. Next question.
Britney on Fire, how old were you when you first started playing music, and what instrument did you start with?
Let's see. Well, I was like 11. I started playing the guitar, and I had a guitar that my grandmother had given me. It belonged to my grandfather. He had passed before I was born. So I had that, and then a couple years later I got serious, like real serious with music, and then I just started learning instrument after instrument. Guitar was the first one I learned, but I just kept learning everything I could. I was always interested in, like, what's that instrument about? What's that about? I was in a band. We were rehearsing at my house. The drummer left his drum set at my house, and it was like, I'm not going to just let the thing sit there. So I just started playing it. And then over the years, before I had went to college, I just was able to play a whole bunch of different instruments. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cheech. If you were to meet Bob Marley in an herb shop, what would you say to him?
First of all, it's herb, and I'd be like, where you been, bro? You know? And then I would probably be like, oh my god! Freaking out a little bit. And then I'd be like, bro, can you pick up my tab? You know, and then I'd ask him to autograph it, and I would probably shake his hand and never wash it again. Typical, you know.
Galaxy Defender 8, how can you process so many instruments at the same time?
I'm Mike Oregano. Next question.
Oaktree Baby Girl 7899, do you think broccoli and cheese is too much cheese, not enough broccoli, or too much racism?
That's racist!
Salt and Pepper, how did you decide to become a one-man band?
Well, you could probably devise that yourself, but, you know, throughout the years I've always been in bands. First problem was I could never really find a committed drummer. It seems that there's like the guitar players are a dime a dozen. Second to that would be bass players, and then it just seems like there's not that many people that play drums or seriously and for a living, and then the people who do are much in demand. Kind of the reason that I would always try to learn other instruments And then I embraced the fact that I knew other instruments, because I figured I would always be able to find work in whatever instrument I can play at any time. The reason I became a one-man band, I was actually a two-man band with someone else. He would do the cymbals, and it just wasn't really working out. But I saw this band called Brown Bird, and it was a guy and his wife, actually. He would play a kick and like a wood block or a tambourine, and she played an upright bass or a violin, and they would both sing, and it was really cool, and it was like a whole band with two people. So I got the idea from that, and then I kind of riffed off of it, and then I created my own pedal board and this and this and that. And it just kind of, the idea is I'm the kind of person that I get an idea and I just keep running with it, I keep going with it, and then it just formulated into Mike Oregano, the way it is now, and now I'm the one-man reggae, hip-hop, jazz band.
Dreadlock Artie, what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Mike Oregano and the Salt Shakers. No, I'm kidding. Well, in the future, I've got a ton of albums that I'm working on. Criminal EP just dropped. Like I said, you can find it everywhere. I'm gonna be doing a rap, Euro dance kind of album, like Eminem meets Real McCoy meets like Hollywood Undead, which is super cool. It's gonna be awesome. After that, I got a jazz album. I got an acoustic EP. I've got tons of music. I got some singles I'm gonna be putting out where I sample other artists. I got a ton of music that's coming out. A lot of it is all like different, yet it still has that Mike Oregano backbone of like the reggae hip hop. So it's gonna be real cool. Music videos coming actually real soon for one of the songs on the Criminal EP. And just keep checking tons of videos, live videos, production videos, etc., etc. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tweedle, Deedle, Doddle Dum. I'm all over the internet, bada bing, bada boom, and yeah. Oregano, out! We going?
Yes.
Yo, what up, guys? Mike Oregano. I'll be like, where the hell you been? You're like, what?
Sorry, you have to do that again.
Yo, you're not supposed to laugh.
That was funny. I'm sorry, let's do that again. About what?
First question.
Oh, the first question. Do you have an album coming out anytime soon with the originals?
That's the first one?
Yeah. No. So, first of all, how did you come up with the name Mike Oregano?
How did I come up with the name Mike Oregano? Are we recording? Yes, I'm done.
See, I'm a criminal, coming at you with a rhyme so subliminal. Consciously cracking bombs hitting your radio, making booties go pop, watching the ladies go as the feel of my